Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. You guys are cracking me up in the chat already. You guys are so freaking funny in the chat, man. Every single day before the stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Bitcoin is not having a fantastic day. Altcoins are not having a fantastic day, guys. Obviously, not a good day for us so far. But wait, hold on. I hear something. Guys, I hear something right now. I hear someone pulling up in the driveway right now. I hear someone pulling up in the driveway. What the heck is that? What the heck? Jabba got a Lambo? Jabba got a friggin' used Lambo? Oh, here he comes. He's coming in right now, guys. He's coming in right now. Oh, no. He's coming in right now. Hold on, guys. You guys can probably hear him coming. You guys can probably hear him coming right now. Hey guys, I got a Lambo. I got a Lambo. I'm rich. Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that Blake like Stockton. I'm rich. I'm finally rich. Melissa's coming over later too. We'll say hi. Let's go. Yeah. I'm finally rich and I got 2 shoes. My shoes. Alright. Jabba is rich, man. He's got a Lambo. He's got a freaking Lambo. What's going on, man? Someone made that in the Discord, by the way. I forget who it was, but shout out to whoever made that in the Discord. That was freaking hilarious, man. I love when you guys make those little funny memes with Jabba in it. It's actually hilarious. But anyways, what is Bitcoin doing, right? What is Bitcoin doing? I think we're all wondering the same thing. Are we going to go lower? Are we going to go higher? What the heck is going? Well, so far today, down about 7% for Bitcoin. I mean, you can call it 652 to be exact here, right? 652. Got to upgrade from Melissa. Someone made a funny meme. I'm going to show you guys tomorrow. Someone made a funny meme about Melissa too. Melissa and Jabba. I got to find that one too. That one is pretty freaking funny. Java was right all along. Oh man. All right, hold on one second. Let me fix the timer for the daily close here. What's going on, C7? Let me fix the timer for the daily close, guys. There we go. 27 minutes and 20 seconds. All right. So Bitcoin right now, what are these levels that Bitcoin is stuck behind, right? I mean, we're kind of stuck between the 200-day MA and we're stuck between the 200-day EMA, okay? We just previously got resistance on the 200 EMA on the last little pump that Bitcoin had, quote unquote pump. And now we came back down. We didn't hit Java's liquidation price, by the way. We actually just missed Java's liquidation price. And we came back down, and now we're sitting right above the 200-day MA, right?
Did you check out Sea Demons, by the way? Smile with horn.
I did not check out Sea Demons. But what are these markets, eh? I am doing pretty well, man. I cannot complain. I actually got a little small coffee because I'm slightly tired today. Slightly tired. S7. Just went hard into sushi. But anyways, now we're sitting right back above the 200-day MA, guys. Will we get the close above the 200-day EMA? I think that's what we're watching for today. I mean, we could look at a bunch of different things, but I want to see Bitcoin get a close above the 200-day EMA. Or sorry, above the 200-day moving average, which currently right now sits about 46,780. Where are we sitting right now? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're friggin' vegan. Warning, shots fired. We're sitting right at 46,787 as we speak. So you know what that means, guys. We need to get the swords and shields out. We want Bitcoin to hold the line here. Unless you want dips, unless you want more dips, which... it looks like Bitcoin's breaking down. Guys, get out the horn. We need everyone. We need every reinforcement we can possibly find over here in the Bullverse, man. We need every reinforcement. Vikings! This is it! If Bitcoin breaks the 200-day MA, which is the last part of our land, things are not looking too good. Things are looking very, very bleak for Bitcoin if we get the mere daily close below the 200-day MA. Guys, get your swords, get your shields, unless you want more dippage, unless you want the bears to take our land. If you can't find a sword or shield meme, or not a meme, a emoji, simply type swords and shields in the chat. Everyone's, I can tell that the sentiment is so low right now, because just no one has any enthusiasm in the chat. There's no swords, there's no shields. Everyone's just out of enthusiasm right now. Everyone's just out of enthusiasm. Man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it when everyone's like, screw this. We're sick of this. No, but now we're slightly below the 200-day MA. Okay, and here comes Bitcoin. We're getting a little bit of dumpage. Just a little bit, just a tad. If we go back to the 4-hour chart, I am watching this falling channel. I don't know how valid this is going to end up being at the end of the day, but they're all dead inside. You can see here, though, I mean, downtrend to support, right? Downtrend to support, downtrend to resistance. Let's see if this holds, if Bitcoin comes back down and tests this again. What I'll say about the 4-hour is, I mean, it's at the relative level on the RSI that we've gotten a bounce from a couple times in the past here. But ultimately, I mean, we still could go lower on the 4-hour here. So keep that in mind. I think what we'd want to see here for a potential reversal back to the upside is we got the move down. Then we got the move back up, back to our previous green box of support, where we had support, and now we have resistance, right? Now that's turned into resistance. So what we want to see here on the 4-hour, we want to see a move down and then a move back up, right? So that's what we want to see in theory if we want to see a W reversal back to the upside. But ultimately, at this point, we got to see where the daily closes. I know we want to see what the 1-hour does, the 4-hour does. Oh, this is the 1-hour, this is the 1-hour, by the way, guys. But same point still stands. We flipped our previous support now into resistance, which you don't want to do from a basic market structure standpoint, especially when now you're trying to make some that downtrend after that. Next major drop in a few days. Optical alert, man. Your fib circles are playing out pretty well. Man. Actually, I haven't been watching your videos lately, dude. But anyways, the 4-hour charts, same type of thing. We're desperately trying to hold the 46,178. If that doesn't hold, well, we're coming down. We're probably coming back down to test the bottom of this channel here. Test the bottom of this channel that we've been in for a while, right? We got 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches on the way down. It's likely that if this breaks, we're coming back down to test the bottom. Now, everyone keeps asking me, Jordan, what's the level where you're like, all right, you start getting a little skeptical? Well, I've said in the past that on the weekly time frame, I'm looking for a new low, right? I'm looking for a new low. So until Bitcoin breaks back below the previous low on this previous low. So I look for market structure, right? I look for lower lows and lower highs. So if Bitcoin comes back down, it's just in theory, right? And this is a question I get often. If it comes back down in theory and it makes a lower low on the weekly, right? AKA gets a weekly close below the previous low. That's when I'll get a little skeptical, right? Until then, until we continue just to make higher lows on the weekly, I don't think there's too much to get afraid about. Now, one thing that I will note on here on the weekly, guys, is we are dropping below the 50-week moving average, right? And we kind of said in the past that we don't want to get a weekly close below the 50-week moving average. We haven't really done it on this run in general, right? So if we do get a close below the 50-week, that's going to be a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit, warning shots fired, as Crypto Kirby would say. It's going to be another warning shot fired if we close below the 50-week, right? So I think that's another thing that we necessarily need to watch here. Here to drink your tears and buy your coins. Thank you, T. Thank you, T. There's some positivity. I'm seeing some positivity in here. Randy H became a member, by the way. I'm here to drink your tears. I think everyone's crying right now, man. Everyone is crying in the chat. I could just see the negativity in the chat. There's a lot of negativity. A lot of negativity in the chat. You know? Man, it's getting scary. Who's leverage long here? Just say it's over already. I wouldn't say it's over to the cookie crumbles, man. Don't say it's over to the cookie crumbles. You know how many times I've heard this before? You know how many times that I've heard it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. We heard it's over right here. Oh, it's over. 10K. 10K crash incoming. Oh, it's over. It's over. Crash incoming. There's a huge crash coming. Oh, it's over. It's over. Huge crash coming. There's a huge crash coming. Right? So until the cookie crumbles, okay, I'm not going to get too worried. Like I said, I'm looking for a weekly close below the 50 week. That's my first warning shot fire. And then the second thing I'm looking for is a lower low on the weekly. Okay? Everyone always wants to say it's over every time Bitcoin comes down. But no, nevertheless, that's what we're kind of looking at, right? Everyone's crying in the chat, man. Everyone's crying. Day traders are crying. This is a buyer's market. It's over. It's over. My Binance is dying. 23-hour daily. The green dot on the 23-hour chart, right? You know what I mean? Shininu Inu. The Shininu, yeah. Guys, the Shininu Inu fractal, okay, on the total market cap, this is something we're looking at. One thing I do want to know here, okay? One thing I do want to know is this, okay? Is this. That the Shininu Inu fractal is playing out exactly as we predicted, right?
A lot of people learning some lessons, learning that X coins have no use to nuke, and some that overinvested smiling.
Facts. S coins get nuked. Get nuked, baby. Get rid of these S coins, bro. But anyways, actually, Shiba's actually holding up well better than some of these other like high utility coins. Like Shiba's holding up better than Chainlink, Polkadot, Matic, you know. Exactly as we predicted, guys. If you guys want to trade the total market cap over on Bybit, right? We're watching this fractal over on Bybit. Make sure you guys go use my link, $4,100 bonus in the description below. All right, now let's jump on to the video. Hello, this is Carl from the moon. We're going to talk about the shiny new Inu fractal. So guys, we were talking about in our last video, okay, that we were looking for one more dip down on the shiny new Inu fractal, right? Where we got one pump to the upside, we got two pumps to the upside. Now maybe we respect some sideways before moving to the upside. Now this is a little bit of hopium, okay? A little bit of hopium, but nevertheless, I'm going to be longing this right now, and if you guys want to also follow my long position, you guys can go follow me over on Bybit. Links in the description down below if you guys want to go follow me over on Bybit. Carl! How many times do I have to tell you? We don't care about your Bybit link. We don't care about your freaking Bybit link. If I hear your Bybit link one more time, like I said, I'm flying over there, whatever country you're in, with all these cool pictures. I'm gonna fly over there, and I'm gonna smack that Bybit link right off your face. I don't know why Bob has that. The accent today, but nevertheless, yeah, we're looking for a move up on the shiny Inu fractal on the total market cap. It's the same thing that happened in September, just obviously on a bigger time scale here, just a little stretched out. But nevertheless, I think this still could play out. We know. We know. Carl is shorting. Kirby said it's going to $10. I'm sure he did. Guys, you know what? Today is one of those days that we just have to sit back. You know, we got 17 minutes until the close, right? 17 minutes until the daily close. So let's see what happens. Like we said, if we close below the 200-day, I think we do go a little bit lower here. Nevertheless, right, just to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to sit up here and go, oh, it's bullish that we're closing below the 200-day. One thing that I will note is we actually go back in September. We actually got a few, and it actually wasn't the 200-day moving average, actually the 200-day EMA. It was kind of the opposite setup that we had up here. But nevertheless, we did dip below both the 200-day and the 200-day EMA, and we ended up popping back above both times we got closes below the next day, right? So keep that in mind. Like it is something that I do keep an eye on. But if you actually look back in the past, the times that we closed both below, that ends up being a move to the upside relatively shortly after. You guys can see right here, move to the up, close below both, move up to the upside, close below both, move up to the upside, close below both, move up to the upside. And obviously, if we do close below here, you know, I mean, in theory, if it goes back to the past, maybe we get some move to the upside too. Obviously, that's just looking at past data. It's not 100% definite or anything, but could be something I'm looking at there just based off the past little dips that we had. The past little dipperoos. But yeah, guys, today's one of those days where we have to chill, okay? You know, I was talking to, I was actually talking to Eth earlier. You know, I do miss her a little bit. I miss Eth a little bit, guys. You know, she's still the one for me. Okay, she's still the one for me. And you know, this is kind of what we were looking at earlier. You know, I was talking to Eth. This is one of my favorite memes, by the way. I was talking to Eth, and I started crying. And she said, "Babe, why are you crying?" And I said, you know, because I just miss you. I miss you. As I was watching her dump down to 1 million, right, down to 3,700. Made me really sad. It made me really sad. But I think today is a good day for some memes. Maybe get some memes. Daniel said sim. Because I miss you too. We gone. It's a day for some memes, man. You know? It's all we can do. It's all we can do here is we can have fun, watch our portfolios dump, and kind of go with the flow. Jorah, we're getting crushed here. I sold that tramp at the top. He stole that tramp at the top. All right, going back to Bitcoin. 46,615. I knew someone who got married to the same person twice. It happens. Yeah, maybe me and Eth can get back together, you know? Maybe me and Eth can get back together at the end of the day, you know? I still love her a lot, you know? Someone that said simp. What was it? Daniel called me a simp? Yeah. I guess a little bit, man. A little bit. Anyways, sort of just watching bitches here now. We're basically watching if we break below 46,178 on the 4-hour and the daily. Now, kind of like we've been saying, guys, on the couple different things here. The monthly, okay? Our monthly 12-month moving average, which is something that we can consistently talking about, okay? Consistently talking about, you know, over and over and over, right? To the point where you guys are like, Jordan, we don't care about the 12-month moving average. We want to see the hourly. We want to see the 15-minute chart. We don't care about the long-term time frames. We want Lambo now. I want Lambo now. Okay? Can I speak to the manager of this stream? Can I speak to the manager of the stream? Mom, that's me. I'm the manager of the stream. I'm the only person that works here. Well, you know what, Jordan? We don't care about the 12-month. We want the 15-minute. Right? That's what you guys are saying. But nevertheless, still stuck in the range. Facts, VCH. But yeah, I mean, sort of. So we have 17 days left in the month. We have 2 weeks left to go in the month. Will we get the close? Will we get the close back above the 12-month moving average? Okay. And you can see right here that, you know, we're sitting right on top of it. So that's at 47,000. We're currently at 46,700. You guys, I know I've been telling you guys this. I've been telling you guys this consistently. Consistently. This is the only moving average that it's held in every bull market. Now, we've already seen in this market so far that past experiences does not equal future experiences, right? So what we have to look at here is, you know, yeah, we could look at the past and say the 12-month moving average has never broken in a bull market. It's actually been perfect support a couple times back in 2013 bull market. 2017 was obviously crazy, so it didn't even come back down and test it at all until it actually broke it down here. But I'm looking for December to close above this, man. I'm looking for December to close above 47,000. Like we said, we got 2 weeks, but I like to do an update on kind of where this is from time to time. And that if that breaks, right? If we get a monthly close below 47,000, warning shots fired. That could potentially be another warning shots fired, right? We have a lot of warning shots fired potentially coming up, but we still got a time for a lot of these to actually hold. So right now we're right at it, man.
You need a studio and a co-guardian.
You need a studio and a co-host. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, man. I've actually been looking into that for a while now. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet, and I actually have someone perfect that would be a nice little slash co-host or slash occasional guest. But yeah, I've been looking at for that for a while. That could be coming in the future. Could be coming in the future, depending on obviously. Probably depending on what the market looks like in these next couple months, I would say. But yeah, that's the monthly. The 2 week, like we've been saying, the 2 week, guys. You know, I've been talking about this $48,900 level. Okay, $48,900 level, and yeah, we've been kind of been saying that I want to see this hold in the 2 week. Now we dump below it. Okay, we dump below it. So, you know, we dump below it, but we got to get the 2 week close above it. So we got, in theory, we got 6 days left until this 2 week candle closes, okay? And if we can get back above 48,900 by the end of the week, okay, that this point will still hold. We kind of been comparing that to back down here in 2020, right, where we had a bunch of previous resistance flipping as support, and then we kind of went up from there. That's obviously the super bullish scenario, right? It doesn't have to play out that way, but nevertheless, I think that's something we got to watch. I'm sure you guys can all agree. How many of you guys are crying right now? Is there anyone actually crying in the chat? Is there anyone actually crying in the chat? Let me know. It is so many people are bearish, man. I got seen it's over. I even had Waterfly. Shout out to Waterfly. He's the homie. I even had Waterfly say, even Waterfly was like, I'm turning off the chat tonight, which is very, very rare. There's probably multiple people that are usually in the chat that are like, I'm not hanging out in the chat tonight. I'm not doing it. Because there is doom and gloom in the chat. Doom and gloom. Absolute doom and gloom. And what I have to say that typically when we say this doom and gloom, you know, I want to see what the fear and greed index is going to be. I think I'm going to guess 13. I'm going to guess 13 is where the fear and greed index is going to be. That's just my guess. Kind of maybe if we even get a close below the 200 day, that could be even worse. But excuse me. There's a lot of doom and gloom in the chat. A lot of doom and gloom on Twitter. A lot of doom and gloom everywhere. Okay, and I'm not going to say it's not justified. Okay, we are, you know, there's up into the daily, even the weekly doesn't look great. So I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, the charts look bullish, right? But I would say it's not always about the charts. One thing I do want to note here, okay, and I'm not going to, this is not me, you know, coming on here and saying, I'm George. I'm George. We're all George. Guys, things are still looking bullish. Things are still looking bullish. Everything still looks bullish, guys. Everything still looks bullish. If we actually go take a look at our a liquid supply for Bitcoin, guys, this is exactly what's happened on the charts every single dip. Okay, this is exactly what happened on the charts every single dip. We had a dip back in July where the liquid supply, which basically shows that the supply of Bitcoin that's held by entities that don't usually sell their Bitcoin, right? That are usually hodlers. You can see that this is moving up, okay? This is moving up. You can see here that in July, this was moving down. This was moving up. We had divergence. It correlated with a move to the upside, okay? In September, same thing. We had a move to the downside. This was moving up. We had a pump that formulated after that. You can see the same thing happen now. Even though we're having a massive dump, the amount of a liquid supply of Bitcoin is actually still rising, even though the price is dumping. In theory, we should see this continue up, all right? This is all just whalish games. Guys, there's so much FUD going on. Whalish games, whalish games, whalish games. We've seen this before. We've came out on top. Do not fall for the whalish games. Okay? You can see it's the opposite, actually, of back here in May. You can see in May, the liquid supply of Bitcoin was dumping as the price was moving down, right? So that's what's different about all these other dips, guys. It's just whalish games. We're going to move back to the upside. All right? And that's all I have for you today, guys. That's all I have for you today. Let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing. All right. No, but in all seriousness, I'm sort of kidding. I'm sort of kidding here. I actually agree with this too. I know I'm sort of getting on George here, but I agree with this too. I do think that this is something that, you know, in May when we had the big sell-off, you did see them selling too. The issue is here, they're not selling, right? They're actually accumulating more, and it's really just, in my opinion, I mean, it's not really opinion because the entities are buying. It's just retail sellers that are selling Bitcoin right now, you know, and that's just the simple matter of the fact. I do think that the price is going to move up here eventually. It doesn't mean we can't go lower. Okay, we could still go lower. But I think eventually you'll see the price catch up to this metric in general. All right, in general. I have not seen the George face yet. Okay, it's over. Jordan officially left the wife. Panic sold her for not pumping me as well. I'd have to agree with George, except I have a crap load of data to back up the argument. Nice, VGH. VGH, you agree with George there? You spit on your desk, George. You spit on your desk. I'm broke. All right. You guys kill me, man. You just random people saying, I'm broke. I'm eating ramen. It's over. You guys are too funny in the chat. Like, all I'm picturing right now, and if you guys ever picture this too, when you see these trolls in the chat, I'm just picturing some like 45-year-old man who's living in his basement. I'm picturing some 45-year-old man, sort of like Bob. This is what I'm picturing, guys. It's over. It's over. Bitcoin's going to 10K. I'm eating ramen tonight. It's time for us to eat ramen tonight, boys. Let me type this in the chat. That's so funny. It's so funny. It's over. Wow. I'm scaring people in the chat. I'm scaring people in the chat. Look at how scared I'm getting, everyone. Wow. I'm funning. It's over. Oh. ETH is going to 2K. That was a good one too. That was a really good one.
Let's jump.
That's all I'm picturing in the chat. I'm just picturing 40-year-old men just like is it funny in the chat? You guys have to agree though. You guys have to agree. Like, isn't that what you picture too? Like, it just people that oh, the filter. You go to see a psychic. Oh man. All right. So we got 3 minutes until the close, guys. So it looks like look at it's like a little dicey here. Might close right on it. Like we said, we probably need a little bit more pickle juice, guys. But you know, is the pickle juice really gonna hold us up here in the end of the day? I don't know if the pickle juice. You know. Oh, all right, we're back above it. We're back above it, boys. And we're right at it. It's gonna come down to the wire, man. 145, guys. 145. Let's get all the pickles in the chat. Let's get all the pickles in the chat. Let's close above the 200-day moving average. Let's do it, boys. Let's friggin' do it. We're right at it. I'm gonna sell my car. Nope. Mom, McDonald's hired me. I'm gonna sell my car. My wife might leave me. Oh, jeez. Everyone's going nuts in the chat. My wife might leave me. Let's see. What's up, Algo? Surprised Algo's in the chat today. I'm surprised Algo's not like, screw this. I'm sick of all these bears. I'm sick of all these bears right now. Dude, it's we got 56 seconds. We're right at it. We're literally right at it. It's almost like yesterday where we were trying to close above it. We got to actually close slightly above it. And then we just, like, you can see that. And it, like, we closed above it and then boom! It was like, he bought, dump it. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Oh man, I have too much fun on the dump days, guys. I really do, because it's days like this that set us up for the future, man. You know what I mean? You flush out all the.
Let's go make some paper mache.
All right, we close below it, boys. You flush out all the paper hands.
Let's go make some paper mache.
You flush out all the stupid leverage longs that are way too over leveraged. Nothing wrong with leverage, but you know, all the people that are 100x YOLOing, you get rid of all those stupid people. And then, you know, you kind of go from there, right? Kind of go from there. It's days like this where, you know, you actually, as someone who just hodls, I mean, you kind of like these days. In a secret way, right? Because you know people are panic selling to the whales.
Let's go make some paper mache.
Dump it. 46,687. All right, so we closed below it. Let's see if Bitcoin gets a little more downside action going into the new day, man. So now what, said John. So now what? You guys are killing me today. So now, I kind of said if Bitcoin closed below the 200-day, I probably would expect a little bit more downside action. And that's what Bitcoin looks like Bitcoin's doing right now, man. Look what I'm doing right now. Fun on dump days, can't relate because I didn't take profit and now I'm just gonna be stubborn and not sell. That's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing, bro. I just buy more as it goes down. Because I've learned over the time, trying to time the tops and bottoms is sort of a you know, you can do it occasionally, but sort of a losing strategy a lot of the time. So I just buy it the way down. 46. Holy moly!
Everybody panic, we're going. Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Wes, I gotta pick up some Cody, man. I gotta pick up some Cody eventually here. Not yet. I'm waiting for, I mean, at this point, maybe I'm getting a little greedy, but I'm waiting for a little bit lower prices there. Now that Bitcoin closed below. I like turtles. I like turtles. Where did, okay, smack up that like button for Bitcoin dumping. I apologize that Bitcoin's dumping, guys. I wish I could I wish I could pump it right now. But the whales want to dump it, man. My secret group text of whales. My secret group text of whales. Oh, you guys want to keep dumping it? Okay, okay. We'll keep dumping it. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. I won't tell my stream. I won't tell my stream that I'm in a super group text. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep dumping it. Everyone that sticks by will be the winners, okay? Yep. Yeah, I won't tell them. I won't tell them. Okay. You guys didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing. Fear and Greed Index is at a 21. I was not expecting a 21. I was expecting a lot lower than 21. But we're back in extreme fear again. What's new? I was actually expecting a lot lower than that. I was expecting like 13 or something. Considering that we did get the lowest daily close that we've had since all the way back in October. All the way back in October. All right, so the sport we want to see hold here, guys, next is 46,391. We had a bounce back here on December 4th, and we had a little bit of bounce here on December 13th, aka earlier today. So that's the next level we want to watch here for BTC in the grand scheme of things. Dip to 41.3. Ride this roller coaster down and buy like another BTC will never be mined again. Okay. I've seen YouTubers today claiming my shouts and pretending they've been saying it for days. DJ, what YouTubers we talking about, bro? Bruh. You know I'm always down to mimic some people. My favorite thing to do, actually. Let me guess. One of them's actually I saw who did I see? I saw a video by this guy. Actually, no, it wasn't. Actually, you know who we just we always counter trade this guy, but we need to continue counter trading this guy, guys. The 2 times that this guy flipped bullish, we dumped. Savvy flipped bullish at the top, boom, dump. Savvy said we're going to 60K, boom, dump. What's going on, guys? It's Savvy here with another video. Yes, today's stream is members only today because I cannot take the hate and I have very, very thin skin. All right, so what are we looking at for Bitcoin, guys? I mean, nothing has changed, guys. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
I'm still looking at a move, Elliott wave move, back up to 60K here for Bitcoin, guys. I'm still looking at this Elliott wave right here, where we have a 1 move down. We go back up to 60,000, and then we get a third wave, potentially all the way back down to the $30,000 level. Guys, nothing has changed here, okay? I still think that we're going to bounce back up to 60K. Even though we are getting a massive dump as we speak. All right, so just keep that in mind. You guys shouldn't be counter trading me. Okay, you should be counter trading. All right, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I actually haven't been watching Savvy, so I don't even know what he's talking about right now. I haven't been watching Savvy. I haven't been watching Market Makers. I haven't been watching any of these guys. Any of them, man. You banned Jordan for no reason. Yo, Savvy banned me in his Discord for being bearish. I went in his Discord, and I totally wasn't... I was being a little sarcastic, but you wouldn't have known I'm being sarcastic. I went in there and I said, guys, I'm very bearish. And I got banned right away. Right away. It's like, they probably know who I am, you know? They probably know who I am. Are those lines serious or a joke? I mean, Savvy's serious about him. Savvy's serious, you know? I feel like the whales are messing with BitBoy because they know a bunch of retail watch him. Oh, facts. I mean, here's the thing. Like, you got to think that these whales watch the big YouTubers, right? You got to assume they do because that's, I mean, they can in theory control and know the sentiment of the retail market just by looking at these guys' thumbnails. Okay. I mean, you want to know the sentiment right now? Just looking at these guys' thumbnails, right? I mean, I think I saw a BitBoy thumbnail today that said, "Oh, Bitcoin reversal incoming, 100K incoming," or something like that. Just after he said he's worried. I mean, you gotta they definitely look at the sentiment on YouTube to sort of pinpoint what they want to do next. They'd be dumb not to. They'd be dumb not to. You know? They probably know who you are. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know? I'm not, I wouldn't consider myself a big channel. You know? Even though I will say about my channel is the subscribers to viewers ratio is a lot higher than other channels. I will say that. You have channels with 500,000 subscribers, 1.4 million subscribers with like 10,000 viewers. I got 60,000 subscribers. We usually have like 2,000 viewers in here. So I will say that, man. You guys, the people that I do have watch are very, very supportive. So I will say that in a nutshell, for sure. Let's see. Yo, Jordan, hope you're well. What are these I didn't check out Sea Demon C7. I didn't, man. Swift said Titan Ape coin has taken over all the Shibas. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. Taking over all the Shibas. We haven't talked about Shiba in so long, man. I kind of miss my Shiba. We haven't seen Shiba in a while. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, man. There he is. Look at how cute he is. Look at how cute he is. Let me, can't tell if I'm blurry right now. There we go. Titan Ape. I don't know what Titan Ape coin is. T said, here to drink your tears and buy your coins. Okay. T. If you want to drink my tears. There's a lot of tears in the chat, man. There's a lot of tears in the chat. I will say that. I will say that. Prestige said, gravity only attracts Jabba's cheeks. What? What are you talking about, man? Mana TA? We could do some Mana TA. Mana. Let's see. I'm trapped in a nutshell. Bitcoin's trapped in a nutshell. Mana. If we look here. Isn't he cute, guys? Is he cute? Like, I know we crap on Shiba all the time, but you gotta admit, this guy is freaking cute. I would love to have a Shiba. I would love to have a Shiba. I want a dog so bad, I don't have time to take care of it. And to be honest, I know if I got one, he would be barking the entire stream, and I would have to get him off. Especially if it was a puppy. Especially if it was a puppy.
In positive. Come over the 2 months.
Oh man, I'm positive. Don't worry. I'm positive. Don't worry. Like I said, it might sound that I'm being negative, guys, but I'm just being a realist, and I do think Bitcoin could go lower here. But I'm still positive that Bitcoin's going up. I've said it multiple times. We'll check out the chart in a second, but I'm still confident that the Bitcoin's going up next year for sure. But Mana, in a nutshell. Come on, man. Don't be catching a cold, Jordan. Don't be doing it, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Don't be doing it, Jordan. Mana in a nutshell. There we go. I got a frog in my throat. I got some nuts in my throat. I got some nuts in my throat. Anyways, Mana on the daily. I'm looking at Mana to be in one type of like sort of falling wedge, right? Some type of falling wedge. So if we look at this, I mean, you do have 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, now 4 touches on the bottom side of this. So ultimately in the daily, we could be looking at something like this. Now, it's going to depend on BTC, as we always like to say. I mean, you guys are probably sick of hearing me say that. Sick of BTC, sick of BTC. Creamy coffee. You're catching fun. Anyways, now we did break the 618 on Mana, right? We broke the 618 and we actually came back up and back tested it as resistance. And now we're coming back down. Now what I'll be looking at is the 786. So the 786 is at $3.01. It's looking likely that maybe you get a little bit move back down here to the 786. And then maybe you get a move back up. Probably would correlate with what Bitcoin's doing, honestly. And that would be another 5%-ish move to the downside, which would make some sense if Bitcoin went to like $42,000, $43,000 range again. You know, that would make a lot of sense. No one cares about what Bitcoin does. Seriously. But yeah, ultimately, I mean, you'd expect this to break to the upside, but you gotta have Bitcoin reverse to the upside, in my opinion. Even though some of these metaverse tokens or coins, whatever you want to call it, have been moving to the upside relatively nicely, right? Choking on peanuts. I'm choking on nuts. I'm choking on the nuts. Yeah, like Jordan, please don't say you're choking on nuts, man. We don't want to know that. Star-Lord said, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Plan B prediction? I don't know, man. I don't know if we can take a look at Plan B anymore. I don't think we can take Plan B too seriously. Oh god. Oh no. No, Plan B. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. No. You guys doubt Plan B? Yes, I was wrong. I was terribly wrong for December. Terribly wrong for November. But you guys doubt the stock to flow model? I will find every single one of you in the chat that doubts me. If I see anyone in the chat say Plan B sucks or Plan B was wrong, I will find you. Just like I found Jordan now. Don't let me hear you say it. Don't let me hear you say you doubt the stock to flow model. It will still play out in 2022. I'm going to get Jordan back to life now. Don't let me hear you say it. Don't say it, guys. Don't say it. He'll come after you. Don't make fun of Plan B. Plan B. Plan B sucks. Here we go. All right, he's gonna come after all you guys. So, if I know the chat's getting a little slow, okay, if I see the chat's getting a little slow, then I would know that Plan B came after all you guys. So, I warned you. Okay, he warned you. He said not to do it. That was the floor model, not the stock to flow. Yeah. I mean, the stock to flow, the stock to flow is like a little dicey right now too. But yeah, the floor model got wrecked for sure. Stock to flow lagged in fall 20. Also, people forget. That's true. Isn't Plan B a form of? Thanks, Captain Obvious. He said, "Isn't Plan B a form of B birth control?" Thanks, Captain Obvious. You need a studio and a co-host. I do. I do. That could be. That could potentially be coming up. I'm telling you guys. Like I said, we got to see how the market looks going into next year. But that could be coming up early next year. I do have plans for that, which would be pretty awesome, right? It would be pretty awesome to have at least one person helping me out, behind the scenes. BGC ever flipped bullish? Oh no. Wes said Xmas comes early today. Dot, VeChain, ADA, and Cody. Yeah, man. Dot, VeChain, ADA. I own all those. Not Cody yet.
STM picking most altcoins higher than ADA open mount.
Keep being positive, bro. Oh no, BGC ever flip bullish from below MA like this? From below the moving average? I mean, we kind of talked about this earlier. We just got to close below it. I mean, we did back here as well. I mean, a lot of these dips, we went below the 200 and we just recovered, right? We covered back up. The 50 week is the one I'm watching because neither of these dips went below the 50 week yet we bounced off of it, right? So I'm looking for, and it doesn't really matter because you guys see back here that we did have a giant wick below. We actually had two giant wicks below, but we ended up covering it, like recovering it back to the upside here. Wow. We ended up recovering it back to the upside here both times. So you had a wick down at here. Will this turn into another wick, right? Will we close the week above 47,700 where the 50 week is? That's the question, right? That is the question here in the grand scheme of things, right? In the grand scheme of things. George said, did you check out the latest stock to flow model update? I don't like the way it looks. I didn't check it out. I honestly didn't check it out, to be honest. Nice drawing. Thanks. I promise I don't do that on purpose, guys. Maybe sometimes I do. Maybe sometimes I do just to be weird. But I promise I didn't do it on purpose this time. George, no, I didn't see it, man. I did not see the updated one. I'm gonna say that you're saying it. You don't like the way it looks because it's not really playing out. That's what I'm kind of gonna assume here. But you know, that's what I'm gonna assume. I am George Cricket. You're always Cricket, man. I got a button just for Jay Cricket. That's how you know. Got kids watching. Pumpy Pump got kids watching. There's so many kids that watch this, man. They like this.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero. Strap up. We're going to the moon.
All right, 46,300, guys. Now we're looking for a bounce off the bottom of this trend line here. You got 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. You're looking for a bounce off the bottom of this trend line ultimately here. If this breaks, you could be coming back down to maybe try to reclaim this wick here at 45,770. Looks like you're trying to get an initial bounce there. Let's watch that closely. The hourly, the hourly is kind of the same type of deal, right? Hourly looking to hold this wick, and then if we don't hold that, we're probably coming back down to test there. So we'll keep an eye on those 2 levels on the hourly. The hourly stock is potentially getting a little low here. No bullish divergence. I'm looking for some bullish div on the shorter term time frames to get maybe some type of bounce to the upside. We got no bullish div on really any time frame here that I'm seeing, at least yet. Nothing there in the 4 hour and the daily. I mean, the daily actually could be performing some, but you guys can see you're having slightly lower lows and slightly higher lows, but I just don't know if we have any support in this general area for Bitcoin to bounce off of, right? Someone said, George, we're scared. George, if you're still in here, man, give the chat some hopium. In one message, we need some hopium from George. Come on, George, give us one hopium message, man. We need it. I need it. Okay? I need it at this point. I can't watch this anymore, man. I can't watch Jabba in a Lambo. It's getting me pissed off. Okay? It's been too much. Jabba has a hotter girlfriend than me. Okay? Jabba's driving a better car than I am. Jabba has 2 shoes. I had to sell both my shoes. I have to work at McDonald's now, while Jabba doesn't have to work. You know, I can't watch Jabba just outperform me right now. I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. I got to go to my McDonald's shift after this, too. One word, booba. Man, it's not George. George of the jungle. George left the chat. How is the Bank of Canada doing? Jabba retired. All right, let's go back to the chart. Let's go back to the chart. Plan C. Inflation copium. You could be holding Litecoin. Yeah, I mean, let's see. What are we looking at here? Keep being positive, bro. We got this. Still much more gains to come over the next few months. I agree, man. I agree. I mean, ultimately, a lot of people are forgetting, okay? The Benjamin Cowan's TM Char, okay? We always got to shout him out because he's the man. I've been. You guys know if you've been watching the channel since the beginning. I've always said that I think the cycle's going into 2022 as well. Okay, it's not just Ben. I've been saying that forever. I do think we're going into 2022, and it's lining up pretty well with that. Okay, now I don't know the trajectory it's going to take. Like we always say, man, I don't know the trajectory we're going to take. We went up way too fast in 2020. We went way too fast in 2020 relative to how fast we went up in 2017, right? And then we had a nice cool off phase, and you know, it's looking pretty decent. I mean, I don't know the trajectory we're going to take. I think it's going to be something along these lines. You know, it could be we go a little bit lower and then we start to move up again, right? It could be we bounce here and then we get, you know, one big dip in the middle and go to the top. It could just be, you know, a boop-de-boop, right? It could be a doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. I don't know how we're going to get there, okay? No one knows how we're going to get there. But I do think we're going to see something along those lines. It could be even extended out more. It could be extended out, you know, into later in the year. But I do think we're going to see something similar to this, like we've been saying forever, man. I still think we're going to do it. 2020 felt scary fast. Yeah, we went up way too fast in 2020. And I think that's why we've been cooling off, because we were outpacing 2017 with the market cap that was, I mean, in theory, what, 10 times higher? I don't know the exact number. I'm sort of just making that up, but, you know, we went up way too fast, for sure. Jordan equals Ben Cowan Light Pro. Facts. If this is the start of the crypto winter, I'll be so bummed. Yeah. Crypto winter. Jordan equals Ben Cowan Light. Yeah. I mean, Ben Cowan's awesome, man. Where's the Ben Cowan? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the, can I find it here?
Share the top 3 coins you are currently DCAing into through this month.
Where's that? Hold on. Where's the Ben Cowan face? Oh, it's this. It's this. That's what it is. Guys, we've been talking about this forever, okay? We simply had to come back down. Hold on. Yeah, just a little bit. We've simply had to come back down. We simply had to come back down and test our weekly support band, okay? Now, we've been talking about our weekly support band in every single video that we uploaded in 2021, okay? We talk about it every day. But we simply, guys, we had to come back down and test the weekly support band. We broke the weekly support band, so now we're back in the sandbox, okay? We're back in the sandbox, and come on, we're back in the sandbox, and now we got to see. Now we've got to hold the 50 week, right? We broke our weekly support band. Now we want to hold our 50 week. We'll see where the weekly closes, but now we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place between our weekly support band and dropping below. Now, guys, I still believe in extended cycles, okay? I don't tell anyone that we believe in extended cycles, but I do think that we're going to continue to see the extended cycles. I mean, everyone is expecting Bitcoin to go up in December, up to 100K, 200K to the upside. And now, I mean, I've always said I expect it to move to the upside. No one else has been really saying it besides me, right? No one's been saying it besides me. I'm the only one who's been saying it. So, you know, I totally think that's what's going to happen. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll see if we can get back out of the sandbox and get back over our weekly support band. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I can't deal with it at the hand, bro. I can't deal with it. The weekly support band, man. The weekly support band. Yeah, I mean that's the basic gist of it. The basic gist. Dollar. This is a dope collab. It's a dope collab. This is why it's the best channel, crypto channel. Dude, it's the best channel, man. We have so many guests. We have more guests on this channel than any other channel has. We have the most guests. We have more guests than Around the Blockchain. And we talk about a multitude of different things per day. You know? So no one outbeats this channel on having guests on the stream. Okay? And it's not like we're saying anything different than people would say, you know? All right, 46,620 looks like Bitcoin. Look at that. Trying to bounce off this trend line here. Relative trend line. It's not a perfect trend line, but you get the general synopsis there. Your shape shifting sucks today. Shape shifting. What am I? A friggin' like superhero or something? Jeez. Excuse me. Plan B is a clown. Okay. Wes, I can't say I disagree, man. But we're not going to talk about that on the stream. Can't say I disagree. Rue said, FTM kicking most altcoins still higher than ADA. FTM kicking most alts. Let's check out FTM. Phantom F-A-T-O-M, Phantom. Phantom. All right, Phantom. Let's take a look. Still kicking most altcoins. I mean, Phantom's dropping. Phantom's dropped pretty hard. I wouldn't say it's kicking most alts. It's down 63% from its highs. Daily's getting relatively oversold, but you know, it doesn't mean it can't go lower here. You still have a little bit more room to run to the downside if you so choose. Man, I wouldn't say there's really anything. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say there's really anything to really say here on that. Ba-da-ba-bing, ba-da-ba-boom. Ba-da-ba-bing, ba-da-ba-boom. Just a big downwards channel for the most part, man. You know? So, you know, you kind of going down and up, down and up, down. Now you're kind of at the bottom of it. Let's actually check daily EMA ribbon. You're below that. Let's check the weekly. Sitting right in that. Comfy. Nice and comfy in there. I would say for the weekly, let's go bada bing, bada boom here. Bada bing, bada boom. Looks like you're breaking the 618. 618 on the weekly. We'll see where we close the weekly. But if that breaks, could potentially be coming down to the 786.
So much in the past month. Am I trying
What's going on, Pika? He's numb. I think everyone's numb, man. I mean, here's the thing. The longer you're in this market, man, the more you get numb to red candles. I mean, you never just get completely, like, you know, disqualified, okay? Jordan, paste that fractal on BTC and TradingView. you never can just kind of, here's the thing. You never get completely numb, but the longer you're in this market, you get numb to red candles. Like, guys, I'm going to be honest, like, seeing your portfolio go down 50, 60%, you know, depending on, I'm not down 50%, but, you know, depending on if you're really, really heavy into alts, you know, it's not fun, right? It's not fun. I know it sucks, but I would definitely agree with the longer you're in this market, the more like you're just like, you kind of be unfazed by it just because you get so used to like 30% drops, 40% drops, 50% drops, 60% drops. Heck, you know, you get somewhat numb to it. You get emotionless to the market, at least on dumps. Pumps are always exciting, right? But at least on dumps, you get somewhat emotional to it. I'm down 80% from my all-time high this cycle. Yeah. Happy B-Day. Thanks, DJ. I'll take 50% down at this point. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm down. I mean, you guys got to remember, I'm heavy into Bitcoin and ETH. So, and both of those aren't down ridiculous amounts, right? Especially ETH. I mean, ETH is down, not down too much. So I'm not down 50%, but I know a lot of people are down 50, 60%, 70%. Some people, depending on what alts you're in, right? I know it sucks. It's not, I'm not going to sit up here and just say, oh, buy the dip, buy the dip. You guys know that the same thing. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Are you able to share the top 3 coins you are currently DCAing into this market? Yeah, I mean, as the price goes down, there's a couple different things that I will be DCAing into. Okay, Matic. I'm gonna keep scooping up Matic, because I'm a big Matic guy. Because I'm a big ETH guy. Always ETH. I'm always scooping up ETH. And I mean, I think right now I'm probably more focused on the top coins that I own. I mean, as we go lower, I'll probably be scooping up Bitcoin, ETH, and Matic for the most part, as far as top 3 coins. BTC, Matic, and ETH. That nose-picking kid that created ETH claims it will hit 10K end of year. Nice, man. Let's see. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy every dip. But sir, I'm out of fiat. That's my favorite thing. You know, you got, just buy the dip, guys. Just buy the dip. Make sure you're buying the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Bitboy! I'm out of fiat. I'm out of fiat. Strap up. We're going to the moon, but I'm out of fiat. I can't buy any more dips. I've been out of fiat for months. How many dips are we getting? Bitboy, I'm running out of chips. Don't make me find you, Bitboy. Don't make me find you. How many dips can you buy, man? You kind of run out of chips at some point. You know, it's like that's my favorite thing. It's like dips, but you gotta have chips. You gotta have chips to buy the dip. Rue Shady said, fun thing, altcoins are following ETH lead, not so much BTC. Since the start of this dip, search for between coins if you want to see more. Yeah, I mean, ETH has been kind of, in a way, ETH was leading the market for a little bit. I think ETH actually broke our diamond pattern to the downside. It did. You guys were making fun of my diamond pattern yesterday, which it actually broke to the downside. We'll see if it comes back up in back tests. But yeah, our diamond pattern broke down for ETH. Our diamond pattern broke out for ETH, man.
Everybody panic. Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
In the long run, you can't go buying the dip. That's true. That's true.
Scalded my heart when I first entered. I sold 2,000 coins.
Yeah. Yeah, but ETH, I'll see if ETH comes back and back tests our little diamond pattern and then comes back down. I don't know, man. You don't got... Yeah, actually... Might build in some bullish divergence on ETH there. And... it's very slight. I would say it's on the daily, but 4 hour might be building some. I'm not going to spend too much time on ETH. I mean, ultimately, for ETH here... Just get rid of that diamond. For ETH here, I'm wanting to come back up and close above the weekly highs, man. I'm hoping we can get back above 3,958 by the end of the week. We got a long week to go. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got a long freaking week, right? Anything can change. We could dump and then pump back up. I don't know. For all we know. No one knows what's going down right now. Let's be honest. I've been telling you guys that for weeks. No one knows. Ever since our wedgie broke down. You guys remember our beautiful wedgie? Man, the wedgie just let us down. The wedgie was so accurate. And the wedgie let us down. Ever since our wedgie broke down, dude, it's even Santa doesn't know where we're going next. Even Satoshi doesn't know where we're going next. Okay? Not even DJ Flexa knows where we're going next. But yeah, 39.58. I want to see ETH get back over that on the weekly time frame. Preferably. ETH just looks so much more bullish, if that makes sense, than Bitcoin. I mean, it's just coming into its weekly EMA ribbon now, right? It's just coming in. And you can see the dip that we had in September, it kind of only wicked to the top of it as well. And that's what you kind of had so far. So, you know, I'm not going to say that's guaranteed. You know, in July, you did come relatively deep into it, right? Relatively deep into it. But as long as we continue to hold the weekly EMA ribbon for ETH, which we've done on this whole run up, right? Boom, 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 boom. It's like a damn trampoline. As long as we continue to hold this, okay, then I think ETH looks fine in a nutshell, even though I would like I said, I would like to close the weekly above 39.58 here, preferably to kind of keep market structure. But ETH, I would say, looks a little bit more promising than BTC at the current moment. All right, we're bouncing. We're trying to bounce at least. Trying to bounce. Go back to the daily. We're back. It's kind of like the opposite we did yesterday, guys. I don't know if this is going to hold, but it's almost the opposite we did yesterday, where the daily went all the way up to the 200-day EMA. right? We actually got a slight close above it, and then we dropped. Now what we did is the opposite. We came all the way down to the 200-day EMA, 200-day MA, closed slightly below it, and now we're trying to boost back over it. So, like I said, we're continuing just to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. And we got slightly over the 200-day EMA back here for like 2 days. But in reality, we're just going down and up, down and up, down. Will we go back up again? We're stuck between this freaking rock and a freaking hard place. It's the same thing on the weekly. We're stuck below this 20-week MA, and the 50-week MA, between a rock and a damn hard place. It's pretty much what we're doing. Eat this problem too. Sergio said, "Why you hate Carl?" I don't hate Carl. I'm sure Carl is a great guy. I'm sure Carl is a great guy. I don't hate Carl. No volume! QM said there's no volume, man. There's no volume. Whole different pattern, but it is bullish, said Brian. Shift your support line to the left on the bottom. To the left. Brian, I'm sure you have some bullish pattern here for me, man. I'm sure you do. But maybe you're talking like this, like a bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Could we still be in some type of wedgie now? You guys like Jordan? Don't be savvy. Don't be savvy right now. Could this still be some type of wedgie? I don't know, man. You know, this might be a little bit of hopium here, which I know you guys like hopium. But could this still be some type of wedgie? I don't know. It doesn't mean you have to pump right now. You could realistically still come all the way back down to the 618 here. You could come all the way back down and test the bottom here. Right? In theory. Come back down to like 43,000 again. Could do something like this. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. You know? Could do something like that. But maybe. I mean, I can sort of see the sentiments where you might be saying, hey, we might be in some type of wedgie formation here. You have the maybe nothing has changed after all, guys.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
A little bit of hopium, maybe. A little bit of hopium. Smash the likes. It's an atomic wedgie. A giant wedgie, man. A giant wedgie. Appreciate the kind words, Jeff. That was nice of you, man. You guys are being ultra nice today in the chat. I will have to say, I took off the subscribers only chat, and you guys are still super nice in the chat. You know, my channel used to have so many trolls in it, but people are. I don't mind. I've always said I don't mind the trolls. I don't have thin skin. I like to have fun with the trolls. Honestly, you guys are funny, but the amount of trolls in the chat has greatly gone down since any time really. Anytime. Sushi swap. John said Gala. Let's do Gala. I mean, Gala's been one of those that's just been killing it over time, man. Let's see the daily time frame. The daily. I am sad. You give me a little hope. I try to give a little bit of hope, man. I mean, I don't want to be like a hopium, I don't want to just be like a hopium guy. I try to be a realist too. But, a little hopium here and there is not bad. It's good to stay positive, in my opinion. Gala. The Gala came back down. You locked me out when I wanted to tell you to sell at 69K. I locked you out. I don't lock out anyone, man. I don't think I've ever actually banned anyone myself. Ever. Maybe I have. No, I don't think I have, actually. I don't think I've banned anyone, to be honest. So Gala, I mean, you have a support line coming up, pretty clear. Pretty clear. I mean, 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches, 5 touches, just continuing up. You have built a little bit of bullish div here on the 4 hour. You have lower lows and you have higher lows coming in. So you can see you have higher lows in the 4 hour and you have lower lows in the 4 hour. You do have some bullish divergence there. And actually the first one in this kind of move up, funny enough, but I don't know if it's really funny. You guys like, Jordan, that's not a funny joke, man. You're not funny. You're not funny, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm funny either. You know? Exactly. But yeah, Gala, in theory, Gala has potential to move up, but it's probably going to depend on Bitcoin. It's going to depend on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has one more big dip, you could have one more move to the downside here. You know. Bada bing, bada boom. I could see Gala probably at least coming back up to test 55 cents here at a bare minimum. Let's see Gala coming up here, 55 cents. Then you kind of decide what you want to do from there. You throbbing for a pump? I'm throbbing, bro. How hard are you throbbing, man? Are you throbbing harder than this? Are you throbbing harder than this pickle right here? Are you throbbing harder than this pickle? Let me know, because this pickle's throbbing, bro. You guys are like, what the heck am I watching right now? You're like, what the heck am I watching? Gala. Crypto scalded my heart when I first entered. I sold at 450, 3,000 coins. Crypto scalding. Wow. You sold at 450, 3,000 coins? Rip. Absolute rip. Absolute rip. Litecoin throbbing. Bitcoin throbbing. What do you think about Link on the 4 hour? Link on the 4 hour. Link the stink, you mean? Link the freaking slink on the 4 hour. Let's see. Link's at 18 bucks. That's painful. That's absolutely painful. Link has been crapping the bed. Man. Link the slink on the 4 hour. I mean, you made the lowest 4 hour close that you've had since July. You know what I mean? So that's not it's not the best. Now, what I will say is, you would hope that, I mean, you had a head and shoulders pattern that definitely broke down here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Pretty clearly broke it down to the downside. Not an exact support, but I would say this could just be a back test, right? Of the previous support levels flipping as resistance, you know? So the structure's there as a bearish pattern. But I mean, if Chainlink can get back over this previous low, which you probably would want Bitcoin to do as well. I'm gonna look left, man, because Chainlink just looks a little sketchy. Yeah, I mean, I would say Chainlink probably comes down to 17.29, and if that breaks, maybe down to 16 bucks. Probably look for those levels next. But yeah, let's see if Chainlink flips this previous support as resistance. If it does, I would say you're probably coming to 16 bucks. Probably come down to 16 bucks, which kind of sucks. Now, if Bitcoin can reverse, if ETH can reverse, all right, maybe Chainlink bounces back up, right? Because we know that's how the market kind of works. But yeah, Chainlink, Link the friggin' slink. Back testing 0. Link will moon to 100 when you ain't looking. Facts, rich buddy. Have no fear. Steve is here. I've been buying the dip so much that the exchange now crashes my payroll checks, and Ada puts it in savings for me. Force hodl. Smash those likes. Happy anniversary, man. Thank you, man. I mean, me and ETH are back together, guys. We FaceTimed earlier. It was a great FaceTime. She thought I was crying because of her, but I was actually crying because the charts were dumping. As clearly seen in the meme. I mean, this is actually me and her. You know, we FaceTime today. We resolved some of our differences, and I cried. And she thought it was for her though. Don't tell her. Don't tell her that it wasn't for her. Maybe she thinks I was crying over her. Maybe that's not a good thing. That's a little, as we would call it. What do we call it, guys? A little simpy. You guys are like, simp. He crying over her. Simp. Reversal times for ETH. Facts. All right. Link the slink. Link the slink. I'm proud of you. ETH sags bags. Link is boring. It doesn't move. Yeah, I can't disagree, Ether Boy. I can't disagree. And then I'm Jordan. I'm still throbbing for a pump. I think we're all throbbing for a pump, man. We are sitting here throbbing. We're sitting here throbbing for some type of action. You know? Can't say I disagree. Ada's a simp. My baby's got bat. My baby's got bat. Nothing if you got buns, hun. That was a good song. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't want nothing if you got buns, hun. Java and Melissa are going nuts right now. I don't know if we want to see what's going on in there, guys.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin show.
Java's going nuts in his room. Java could get it. Java's a lot happier than me right now. I'll say that. Java pump. Java having a party. Java and Savvy in bed, in bed together. That's funny. That's funny. New Jordans. Play the pump song for British pound killing the dollar. That's all we got right now. The DXY. DXY is still moving up. And very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. I mean, it's still in this range. Still hasn't really gone anywhere. But yeah, man. The DXY has been mooning. Mooning since really June. Been mooning. See if it continues. Our hope is that it doesn't, you know, in the grand scheme of things. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. He's so rich, Melissa doesn't care if he farts anymore. We can't do that. We can't do that. You gotta laugh through the hard times. The easy times okay tear themselves. Facts. Absolute facts. You gotta have fun during these times, man. I mean, it's not, you know, we don't love these times. We don't love these times, but you gotta have some fun with it. You can't be sitting there all, you know, getting all moody, you know, which I know a ton of you guys are sitting there getting moody as heck. Getting absolutely moody, you know. I kind of like this wedgie right now for BTC. It's not a perfect wedgie. You know, as no wedgie's ever really perfect. But my anaconda don't. It's not a perfect wedgie. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. As far as where we kind of bounce here. Also up here. What do you guys think about this wedgie, guys? You guys bullish on the wedgie or bearish on the wedgie? Bullish on the wedgie or bearish on the wedgie? Mara said, I love this because I'm shorting all the alts. Nice. Yeah, dominance, guys. The dominance actually looks like it broke out. You can see right here on the dominance. Looks like we got a slight breakout on the dominance. I mean, last time this happened, we saw the dominance move up. You can see we broke out, we back tested, and then we sort of moved up in the dominance. Are we going to see the same type of thing here? Looks like we broke this downtrend of resistance on the dominance. Are we going to see a breakout back test move up? You know, that's, we're waiting for that breakout. We're waiting for that breakout. Now we have to hope that the breakout on the dominance is a move up and is not a move down. But, you know, ultimately here, I mean, it can mean one of two things. It can mean that Bitcoin pumps and alts pump less, or it can mean that Bitcoin dumps and alts dump more. You know, it can mean one of the two things. I think this is going to set up for whatever the next move is going to be, whether it's bullish or bearish. I tell you guys, I don't freaking know which way it's going to go. No idea. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. But I do think that this is going to be the setup for the next move, whichever way we go. Whichever way we go. I think we're going to see a little bit more volatility coming in relatively soon. As really the last couple of days have pretty much just been going sideways. Really since December 5th. Last 8 days pretty much been going sideways. You know? Merlin said this is what we signed up for. Facts, Merlin. Wait, Merlin. Merlin, are you in the Bitcoin markets Reddit? How many of you guys are in the Bitcoin markets Reddit? Or check out the Bitcoin markets Reddit? How many guys go in there and check it? I'm generally curious. Anaconda don't. Not Anaconda don't. Giggy said it can go up or down. I mean, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. There's no volume. There isn't any volume right now. There hasn't been any volume. No. My anaconda don't want none, and if you got buns, honey. There's no volume. There's no volume. Guys, we ain't going nowhere with no volume. Hey, you balls. He said balls. Hey, you balls. Hey, you bears. Where's the volume, suckers? Where's the volume? There's no volume. That's what. There's no volume. The bulls or the bears, man. Sounded like you said balls. Oh. I'm amazed. I used to watch this type of stuff on the... Crow is a good buy at 54 cents. Crow could be a buy. We'll check out Crow. Puppy Pop said, couldn't push us below 30K all year. I don't see them doing it again now. Been through 2 crypto winters with 90% moves, but it changed my life. Facts, Puppy Pump. That's the move, man. I mean, it's tough a lot of times, but that's the move. Crow, a good entry at 54 cents. And I would assume, see, we're kind of sitting here. We broke this downtrend of resistance. We came back in. So we originally break this downtrend of resistance. We got a nice move to the upside. We're coming back down to back test. But unfortunately, what happened is you came back below, and now that resistance line's acting as resistance again, right? So, in a nutshell, right, as we're kind of stuck in the nutshells here, I would say that, I mean, can Crow go lower? I think absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. But I mean, you're at a big level on the daily, right? I mean, you're sitting right at the daily close highs or daily close lows from back here on December 6th. You want to hold those for sure. Let's actually check swing high to swing low to swing high. You're sitting in the golden pocket zone too. If that breaks, I mean, you could come back down to 45 cents. That's if Bitcoin has another big dump. You probably come down to the 786. Right there at 45 cents. But you try to hold the 0.65 fib as we speak. Let's see if that holds, man. We'll see if that holds. I always say if you're just looking at dollar cost average, I don't think that's a bad spot. Just always be prepared. Don't go all in. Just always be prepared that it could go a little lower here. Down to 45 cents potentially. If Bitcoin does have, in fact, one more move to the downside. Or 2 more moves to the downside. Who knows? We wish they had these Crow levels again. I wish Crow was back down at whatever it was before, Denise. I wish Crow was back at whatever I had it before. But hey, you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. Crow gonna get it, Zig Willie? That's true. You need the Austin Powers meme? This is me in a nutshell. The funniest Austin Powers scene was if you guys ever seen Austin Powers, the funniest Austin Powers scene was when Fat Beastard, I don't know if I can say that word, Fat Beastard, he took a dump and then Austin Powers said, "Is that corn?" Is that corn? And maybe it was Fat Beastard that said, "Is that corn?" That was pretty funny back in the day. I haven't seen those movies in so long. Is that corn? Hey, I gotta leave, but you guys better hit that like button. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, Jay Cricket, for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Do you own Sell the News? There's 1,500 people here just chilling. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. That's what we do in days like this. We kind of just chill because, you know, we just chilling, man. That's what we do. You guys literally sit here and listen to me talk about absolutely nothing half the time, which I think is pretty awesome. Jay Cricket. See you later, man. Enjoy your fellow crickets. You have something to say besides, is that cool? Oh, man. Later, Travis. Later, Travis. We're just kind of chilling now. We're chilling. I mean, we can look at alts, but you guys know my feeling with alts right now. It's like we're sort of just waiting to see what Bitcoin's next move is for some of these altcoins. You know what I mean? That's ultimately what we're doing for these alts. I mean, ADA just chilling here at 123. Still in this like kind of channel coming down. We looked at Link already. DOT still in the channel. We're still at the 618, right at support at the 6.5. Still in this channel, sitting at the 0.65. You know, you're hoping that holds. If that doesn't hold, you could be getting obviously a move down to maybe like $23 for DOT. XRP, sort of similar thing. Looks like XRP actually broke your golden pocket zone, flipped it as resistance. So XRP, we're looking to hold this down, trying to support here. If you do come a little bit lower, downwards of like 73 cents or so on XRP. BNB continues to look the most bullish out of any top alt, in my opinion, because it's still holding its previous highs as support, right? So BNB still looking good, as long as this like 506 level holds. It's actually quite beautiful if you ask me. Below its daily EMA ribbon now. You actually dump below that, flip that as resistance. So I mean, we'll see if that breaks. It could be coming down to 236, maybe at 447, if that level breaks. Just one of those days, man. Doge is Doge. I mean, Doge, I'd say Doge probably looks not too great. Doge broke these previous support levels. See, 1, 2, 3, right about there. 1, 2, 3. It looks like that broke down today. Let's see if you broke down below. You confirm it as resistance. Then Doge. I mean, if Bitcoin dumps again, you could see Doge come down to 13.14 and try to reclaim that wick, potentially. Sol. We're just kind of busting through these, man. This everything on the daily, just kind of zooming out. Sol still has the bullish divergence, but yeah, you need Bitcoin to behave for it just to play out, in my opinion. Yeah, the wedgie it was in actually broke to the downside. Broke to the downside, man.
Everybody panic. Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
So the wedgie on Sol broke to the downside. You actually came back up and flipped it as resistance. Now what we want to do. You actually came down to the 786. Now that should be your next support if you come back down again. Right around like 147 for Sol. But yeah, there goes the wedgie, man. There goes the wedgie. Matic. Just bust through these, man. Matic. Upward support level. Still trying to hold on Matic. You're probably, in theory, right at it right now. You can see 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, 5 touch, 6 touch. Will it continue to hold? That is thy question from Matic here. Matic does have slight bullish dip on the daily, but you need Bitcoin to behave, right? You have higher lows, lower lows. Let's see if you get a reversal to the upside. But you need Bitcoin to behave. You need it to behave. Oh, behave. Oh, behave. That's another Austin Powers scene. You know? Guess I better rent a room down here in Goblin Town. Jerry, come on, man. Don't be flipping bearish on me, too. I agree with Savvy. There are more XRP than... Remember that guy yesterday? What did he say? He was like, I love XRP is great. There's more XRP. I forget what he said. You guys remember what that guy said yesterday? That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Michael said, holy crap, screw crypto. Bitcoin throbbing to dump. Jeez, it's throbbing. That word, I don't know about that word, man. I don't know if I like the word throbbing, guys. I can't say I like the word throbbing. Oh, behave. But yeah, I mean, we went through some alts. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but we went through some of the top alts there. I blame Dave. What was Link's all-time high in 2017? Link, I actually think Link came out in 2018. No, if I remember correctly. Chainlink. You gotta love Chainlink. You gotta love Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink. 2018. This doesn't have the full chart, but I'm pretty sure Chainlink came out in 2018. Like I said, if I remember correctly here. If I can find a full chart on Chainlink, that would be nice. Kraken, maybe? No. Huobi? 2018. I'm pretty sure it went back a little bit farther than that. Missing one uptick here. What was out in 20? What was out there? Come on, Chainlink. Any of these have the full chart? Bittrex? No? I give up. Jimmy plunged.
Two magic open up.
Chainlink. You know, if I start singing songs, guys, it's that kind of day. It's that kind of day. I'm 2 magic brownies in on this stream. Let's freaking go. 2 brownies, Shane? Oh, jeez, bro. Last time I had a brownie, I thought I was going to die. Let's say that. He's 2 magic brownies. Ah, man. Like I said, last time I had a brownie, bro. 1 brownie. You don't want to see me on a brownie, man. I'll say that. My great grandfather's name was T.H. Robin. Wow. It's an interesting name. Why was his name T.H.? You know? T-minus 10 minutes. That chart looks like it's Eaton Jordan. Well, were you about to sing Chainlink in the tune of Friday by Rebecca Black? Chainlink, everything on Chainlink. Chainlink, everything goes down on Chainlink. That's where the damage came. The mythical brownie. That's one fugly chart. Hold on, Bitcoin. Yeah, and Bitcoin. I mean, we can't say it doesn't look. Can't say it looks great. You know. What the heck happened to Phantom? The same as every other alt, man. I mean, every alt is down a significant amount. You know what I mean? The next 30 days. I mean, 57%, 53%, 52%, 52, 51, 50. This is just the last 30 days, too. A lot of these are down more from the highs. But yeah, man. I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles in the last 30 days. I don't mean to laugh, but that's the way it is. Gala's up 400. Sandbox is up 70. You know, there's not many that are up in the last 30 days. You got Gala, Sandbox, Crow. Even Mana that actually went off is down now. Matic's up. Voyager. Osis. Not many things are up, though. Not many things are up at the moment. But it's okay, man. We'll make it through this. We will make it through this, guys. There's so much doom and gloom. Everyone's gloomy. Everyone's doomy. But we'll make it through this, guys. We will do it just like we've done every single time. Okay? We make it through this just like we've done every single time. Why is there some, like, nasty stuff right here? What is this? You guys are like, don't be making jokes. What is this stuff? I don't know what that is. Don't make a joke. I know what you guys are gonna say. Yeah. I know exactly what you guys are gonna say. By the top today. ABC, bada bing, bada boom. Shane, what's going on, Shane? The Shane Inu. Shane, we're still banking on your Shane Inu fractal, man. We're still banking on the Shane Inu fractal. Throbbing crypto wallets coming soon. I'm waiting for the throbbing crypto wallets. Bathwater said, "Coop." Here we go. I knew you guys were gonna say that stuff. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I pointed it out, I knew you guys were gonna say. I can easily read what you guys are gonna say before you even say it half the time. You know what it is. A frosted donut. Yep, it's a little bit of glaze from the Duncan's girl. Little bit of glaze, you know. She spilled a little bit of glaze on my hat. I don't know how she got it on my hat, but yep, a little bit of glaze on there. Secret barbecue sauce. My eyes, they burn. So many people need to work at McDonald's. Crypto spat on your hat. He probably did spit on my hat, man. He probably did. Let's see, what is he saying right now? They spit all over us. They spit all over us. Guys, we're going back to the upside, okay? We're going back to the upside. Guys, all these haters are spitting all over us, spitting all over my face, all over my hat, okay? They're doing more than spitting on my hat. But yeah, I mean, all over my chest. It's getting all over my chest. Guys, we're going back to the upside, and I'm making this video here in the airport. You guys can see the airport behind me. We're actually standing on top of the plane right now, but I had to give you guys an update. Had to give you guys an update, even though I am on top of a plane right now that is about to take off in 5 minutes. But we're going to do a 4-minute and 30-second video and then hop in the plane right as it's taking off, because that's what we do here at Crypto. Make sure you guys smack up the likes. You guys are actually killing it with the likes. Okay, smack up those likes. Let's jump on into the video. So let me switch this over to the chart here on my phone. Bam. Okay. Oh, guys, the plane's actually taking off. I gotta do this. I gotta do this video later. Plane's taking off here at Crypto. Bye-bye. I forgot what he said at the end real quick. He says, bye-bye. 46,930. A chest pain. It's juice. Durganda said, I'm flying for McDonald's tomorrow. Durganda, please don't do it. Please don't please don't die. Please don't do it. Bitboy was under cap. God. Why is he always on an airplane? I don't know. I don't know. You guys are too funny in the chat, man. All right, it's 8:15. I mean, Bitcoin's doing absolutely nothing, guys. So I might just call it a stream here because ultimately Bitcoin's not doing anything. Okay, it's not doing anything at the end of the day here. At the current moment, I mean, altcoins are chilling. As soon as I end the stream, Bitcoin will probably do something, as we know. So I'm going to use this opportunity to dip down to the downside. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just stuck in a range, right? We're stuck in a giant freaking range here between 46,000 and really 50,000, right? 50,000 and 46,000, just up, down, you know? So we'll see what comes out tomorrow at the end of the day, but we live to fight another day. We live to fight another day. Have patience, guys. You know, it's going to be a rocky road. It's always a rocky road in crypto. It's never easy. We've been through this a million times. I mean, even if you're just in the market this year, we've been through this a million freaking times already. Probably like 4 times to be exact. So I'll catch you guys later. As always, make sure you guys don't panic, sell your crypto. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram down in the description below. And use my Bybit link, not Carl's, if you guys do want to do some trading. Links in your description for that down below. Catch you guys later. Peace. Happy birthday. Thank you guys for the happy birthday wishes, guys. I think I'm 79 now. 79, I'm getting old. I'm getting real old. Okay? Peace. Hit those likes, too. Hit those freaking likes. Hit those freaking likes. See ya.